We're going to talk about a topic that you hear a lot more about these days, and that is bullying. It's always been a problem in schools, we know that, but nowadays with the internet, of course, texting, you've got Instagram, all those social media sites, bullying has really taken on a whole new level.
Yeah, it really has, but a former BYU mascot is speaking out, and he's doing it in a big way. He's reaching all across the U.S. and Canada, one school at a time.
Bullying. It can be cruel. It can be heartless. It can be devastating. And in the worst cases, it can be fatal. More than 3 million students are victims of bullying each year. 160,000 teens skip school each day because they are bullied. What's worse, 1 in 4 teachers sees nothing wrong with bullying and rarely intervenes. Well, Josh Drean is stepping in and in his own unique way, stepping up to stop bullying.
And she hits me and she's like, the show must go on, man, suck it up.
Josh is a former BYU mascot and says he's seen and experienced his share of bullying. He's made it his personal goal to teach kids, teachers, and parents how to combat the awful practice of bullying.
It's not what happens to you, it's how you react to it and being positive.
9th grader Maria Lemus says she was bullied throughout her 7th and 8th grade years. She also says being bullied is not something one ever gets over or forgets.
People who say just get over it, it's not something that you can just get over. It's a lifelong thing. It's always going to be with you.
Speaking today at South Davis Junior High, Josh had the full attention of a packed auditorium. His hour-long presentation has him as part mentor, part stand-up comic, and part human beatbox, using whatever it takes to get his point across. Jennifer Coleman is the mother of 7 and organizer of the Davis Junior High anti-bullying campaign and tries to preach Josh's methods.
We just look out for each other. If you see someone alone or you see someone sad or you see someone who is being bullied, go be their friend. Go invite them over with your friend group.
Instead of talking statistics and all the negative aspects of bullying, Josh's presentation focuses on reinforcing positive behaviors in students, inspiring young people to take an active approach to stopping bullies in their tracks.
What it all comes down to is, how do you represent you? What's your reputation like? Is it a good one or is it a bad one? Because when it all comes down to it, we all represent something bigger than ourselves, and every action will either help or hinder that reputation.
Josh's anti-bullying message has already reached more than 100,000 young people. His teachings are loud and clear, and just by observing his young audience, one can tell the kids are getting the message.
South Davis Junior High, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, that is great to have that.
You really have to applaud that guy. And I want to say this. When I was in 5th grade, I wasn't bullied. I was part of a pack of 5 guys who bullied a new kid. Wow. And we were relentless, not physically, but we did. We bullied him mentally. And to this day, this was 45 years ago, and to this day, I still feel terrible about it.
Well, it takes a lot of courage to admit that, you were part of a group.
I was
like
11, and I was afraid to step up to my buddies.
But had there been someone like Josh who would talk to the schools and let the kids know how, harsh this is, how detrimental it is to the kids, then that may have changed for your group, right?
And bullies, you'll worry about it later when you're older, trust me.